Hey, my name is Bianca, and here's 20 money-making secrets to make your ads instantly more profitable. One is to use AI video tools to create any videos that you can't be able to film for yourself. Personally, love Higgsfield. It has been useful in terms of creating any short-form videos, statics, thumbnails, so forth. It's perfect. Utilize that, and you can be able to have a diversity of different creatives to output. Also, this is for a service-based business specifically, not for e-commerce. I feel like no one helps in terms of service-based, so this is where all this information will be. Two is to plant testimonials in your comment sections. You can be able to have other individuals be able to comment about your service of what you do. It will help tremendously to be able to increase your click-through rates. Three, reply to every single comment. Just be able to humanize who you are, what you do, and not be a stranger or a fraud. Four, own your reputation everywhere people check you. Make sure you're optimized on social media platforms as well as a website, and so people can be able to consume more and then be able to take further action because it's undeniable to be able to work with you. Five is to use a cost per lead cap on creative testing. This is if you have more of a higher budget and you have the analysis of what is usually the range for your cost per lead. So once you have those indicators, you can be able to put a cap, especially whenever you are testing in a higher volume with a lot of ad spend. Six is quiz funnels. This definitely has been a game changer, and it's been starting to shift a lot more onto these. It's kind of more of that gamify. You see the banner of when they're going to be completed. Also, it gets them those little dopamines of completing one question after the other. Rather than going to a simple opt-in, doing a quiz really gets them to take those small micro wins before scheduling a call. Seven, offer heavy retargeting. Really show some promos, incentives, limited time specials, so forth. You do want to have it whenever you are retargeting. For any retargeting campaigns, it's really good to have some promos or incentives to push the viewers to then be able to take action if they didn't take action from the first time that they saw your content. Eight is founder and owner ads. I can't even stress this enough. It's actually been performing so well when just the founder is literally talking crappy content style and just speaking about what they're doing and so forth. It just builds further trust whenever you know who the founder is, especially whenever it comes to any offers that you're promoting. Nine is page testing. Testing the name or the profile picture is actually a really important factor that most people overlook. Going from a personal to a company logo or the company name to a personal name to really just test onto those areas, we've seen a tremendous shift. And actually, sometimes it works more having the founder face in the profile picture. Sometimes it works with a logo. So definitely being able to test that will really gauge the difference and see how that can be able to optimize your ad campaigns. 10 is whitelist local influencers. Have it where it's real, authentic people showcasing the process, how it works, so forth. Tremendous difference because people want to know exactly the other person's point of view, not yourself talking about the experience. So when you have another person talking about the experiences of what you provide, it makes a tremendous amount of trust, differentiations, and also it's something that is easily to be consumed as content. Creative diversity, you definitely don't want to be able to have the same repetitive creatives, so doing things that are some different varieties are like really important, especially in 2026. So doing client stories, talking heads, screen record, story time, have the different diversity, different ways in how you're recording it, and different emotional touch points that you are engaging with your ideal customer profile. 12 is the grid playbook. This is something that I invented myself. I created a YouTube video around this, but this is like a tic-tac-toe type of scenario, especially since now that creative diversity is at the utmost importance. This is where you can be able to track, measure, and have more of a system for how you're going to test your creative diversity. The idea is very simple: one messaging, three formats, one results. So when you have one different messaging, you have three different formats of how you're having that messaging to be output, if that's going to be a founder or if that's going to be storytelling or UGC content. Same messaging that you're doing it just in different formats. This is really going to help in making sure that you are testing in all different verticals and actually getting higher click-through rates and obviously conversions. So I've made another video about that if you want to be able to see that. 13, speed to lead. Super important. If you're not contacting anyone who opts in less than 3 minutes, you've already lost the deal. It's really important to be able to integrate an automation or a setter to be able to call or be able to engage with the lead. So then they are going to be able to be nurtured. People are going to forget time and time again. People have short attention spans. Really important that you get to engage and nurture them right whenever they opt in. 14, optimize for the book call, not the click. So whenever anyone becomes a lead, you have to make sure that you are actually understanding what is the cost per book call, then the cost per lead, and understanding which one has the close rate. So you rather spend $70 on a 60% close rate than spending $30 on a 5% close rate. Realize which creatives are optimizing for the booked calls and as well the close rate that goes with how many booked calls that you're getting. 15, long form direct response copy. I'm telling you, if your ICP is boomers, you should be automatically doing this. This is like undeniable. Why is that? Because they consume content a bit more differently. And the thing is that a long form caption is going to perform even with just a regular photo, and the long form copy has performed tremendous. Don't overlook it. Super important to actually utilize into your ad campaigns. 16, GeoFunnels. Once you understand where all of your leads and closes are coming from, in what regions, you can be able to do that, duplicate it, have it specifically for that location, call out that location. It will tremendously help you tenfold whenever it comes to it. People are like special little butterflies. When you call out their area, it's a little bit more specific. And obviously you're going to be able to crush it further by just having the specific regions rather than doing super broad of the US and so forth. 17, database reactivations. A lot of people overlook lost leads. Reactivate them, set up a campaign, email and SMS sequence to be able to offer some incentive, re-nurturing them. People forget. So once you can be able to reactivate these lost leads, you'll be surprised in how many closes you can get from that without spending any extra on ad spend. 18, guaranteed lead offer. When you have a guarantee into your creative, is definitely going to help within conversions onto your ads. So offering a, we'll do this in this amount of time frame with this X result without doing this definitely creates some more of an urgency to take action, and will definitely differentiate you into a way that while your offer will be better than the other because you offer a guarantee that undeniably will have less of a risk for them. 19, placement exclusions. A lot of people overlook is exactly what platforms is the ad being shown through. Realistically, Audience Network is really for lower intent. And if you have a high ticket offer, I would definitely exclude that and use further of that budget for where your ICP is going to be. 20, meta conversion leads optimization. If you're tracking the leads, just any leads that come in, you're also notifying Meta about the bad leads, especially the unqualified leads. So what their area is just to be able to get you further leads. And if Meta is getting notified even on the unqualified leads, they're going to bring in more unqualified leads. So it's really good to set up your tracking with the qualification set in place. So then it's going to notify Meta on the leads that are qualified rather than all the leads overall. It's really just going to help further on the tracking, and Meta is going to naturally start to attract the higher quality leads rather than just anyone who opts in. Those are the 20 hacks you can utilize to be able to dominate on your ads. Now, if you want to be able to dominate further on your lead generation system, we will strategize, script, edit, and launch your meta ads completely done for you. And if that's something that you want and you are a service-based business, click the link in the description. You can answer a bit of questions, and if you qualify, you can book a call with my team and we can help you take you to that next level. Other than that, make sure to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys on to the next video.